I never know how to start this. Hello, I'm Nicola, and this is like a really big moment for me because I'm finally filming my first YouTube video, which is something I've been trying to do for so long. I was literally talking to my friend yesterday about it, and she was like, how's your YouTube channel going? And I was like, listen, it's been a technological challenge, but I think I'm filming my first video tomorrow. And here I am. So I'm super excited. If you see me looking down at my watch, Spy Kids style, it's because I am making sure I'm still in frame and that I'm still recording. But anyway, today for my video, I wanted to do, I guess, like a series on something that's very exciting to me. It's called The Artist's Way. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's something that I stumbled across on one of my favorite YouTube channels, Tofu Goob. Her name is Gabby, and she has really promoted this course and this book because it's been a very positive influence in her life. And so I borrowed it from the library. I was like, this book is incredible, but it's something that I need to buy because it's not really something that you can, like, it's a 12-week course, so you can't just do it with a borrowed library book and there were holds on it afterwards, so I can't just keep holding it for myself. But yeah, anyway, it's called The Artist's Way. It's by Julia Cameron. And so I thought what would be a cool idea is that I could film a video for each week that I do the activities and the reading and stuff. And just sort of, yeah, show you my experience and what I've learned and things like that. In regards to me, like why I want to do it. So I have always considered myself to be creative, and I have always, well, as a kid, I loved to draw, mostly drawing, did a little bit of like, you know, arts and crafts and painting and things like that, but it was always mostly drawing. And that's something that I have dabbled in, I guess, over the last few years since like 2020, getting sort of back into, and I want to really commit to it this year and make it a good routine and something that I, you know, put time towards as well. Because I sort of would just like pick it up for a little bit and then I'd let it go. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is that I have recently gotten into acting classes. I've been going for about 6 months. I started midway through last year. And that's something that I've wanted to do for more than like 14, 15 years. When I was in school, I wanted to enroll. I literally enrolled as one of my senior subjects or something. And then like the week of or the week before, I pulled out of drama and enrolled in something else because I was like, I'm too scared. So yeah, but that's why I want to do this course, because I just thought it might teach me some really cool tools and keep the creative juices flowing. So I want to jump into like the basic tools that Julia talks about in the beginning of the book before you like start week 1, because week 1's gonna be something that I start like this week. But basically there's 2 basic tools. The first one is called morning pages. So the morning pages are 3 pages of what she says longhand writing, and she calls it like strictly a stream of consciousness. So yeah, she says it doesn't matter like what you write. The point is literally just to get what's on your mind onto the paper and to unblock your creativity every day. Julia says that the morning pages are non-negotiable, which is going to be interesting. I'm very much trying to commit, but it's definitely going to be, I know, on those days where the alarm goes off in the morning before work and you just cannot be asked to push through that and do the morning pages. So that will be definitely interesting. But I do know, you know, I started doing the morning pages when I first hired the book from the library, and I did them this morning, so I started them officially today, that you do feel like a sense of weight like lifting off your shoulders or your chest, because it's essentially journaling, you know. And to have to commit to 3 pages every day, you really do get everything out and onto the page. And something that stuck with me from what Julia was saying is that there's only so many days that you can go writing the same fears or the same concerns down onto the page without doing something to then change them. So it's a really good way in enacting change in your life about something that maybe you've kept putting off for a while. The other point of the morning pages is that it helps you to evade what she calls the censor every day, and I really liked the idea of this. So the censor is what she calls the internal and eternal nasty critic that you have within yourself that just spills out constant negative remarks. And those are the sort of things like literally this morning when I was like, I'm going to film my first video. I'm so excited. Like, this is something I've been working towards for months. And then you just have that little voice inside that's like, why, like, what makes you think that anyone's going to care what you have to say? And so that's the censor. And then she makes a point at the end about how the way that you view the morning pages when you first come across them, whether you're excited, whether you're fearful or angry about them. And then she also made one about having a neutral attitude. And I feel like the neutral attitude is the one that I best fit into, because I was kind of like, I mean, I've heard that journaling is a good thing, but I've never really committed or stuck with it. She says that a neutral attitude to the morning pages is just a defensive strategy, and that may mask boredom. And she says boredom is just what's the use in disguise, and what's the use is fear. And fear means that you're secretly in despair, and so therefore get your fear down onto the 3 pages. And I thought that was so interesting to be able to dig deeper past like just having this neutral attitude to the morning pages. So then the second thing that she spoke about is called the artist date. And this is a little bit cute. This is where you spend a block of time, she said preferably or perhaps 2 hours a week, that you set aside and that you commit to nurturing your creative consciousness and your inner artist. And I was like, how dang cute. Really sweet. So I'm looking forward to doing that once a week. She makes a point to say that the artist date is solo only, so no one's to come with you, no friends, no partners, no children if you have them, nobody. It's you and yourself and your little artist. So the idea of the artist date is that you spend quality time with your inner artist, and it goes hand in hand with the morning pages. So the idea is that the morning pages are you notifying yourself and the universe of your hopes, your dreams, your dissatisfactions, your fears, and the artist state is you opening yourself up to insight and inspiration and guidance. And I thought that was heckin' cute because, yeah, it's kind of like getting everything out and then receiving it and bring it into your life. She said it can be literally anything that you want to do that is fun to you. That's where the emphasis is. It has to be fun. So it could be like you go for a solo bushwalk, or you go for a solo trip to the local op shop, or you take yourself on a little cafe date, or you go to the beach for a couple of hours. She said it doesn't, like, it's not that you have to be, like, creative. Like, it doesn't have to be directly related to your art form. It's just something that's fun to you for 2 hours. So, yeah, that's the basic tools that she goes over. So those are the two, I think, like, the foundation of the course. Like, those are the 2 things that you'll do every week and that you should continue to do afterwards. And yeah, I'm really excited to do these videos each week, and also it'll help keep me accountable. But I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'll see you in the next one.